Welcome to Blue Tinted Glasses, the home of Leicester City talk on YouTube. Fan debates, live watch-alongs, post-match reactions, and all the Foxes banter you could ask for. Subscribe now and see the game through Blue Tinted Glasses.
Well then, Mahrez has made something of that. It's Mahrez! 2-0 to Leicester City!
Next to him, Anthony Kanaka finds Wood should score! Wood finds Kanaka! Yes! Here comes Leicester again with Heskey and Ibbett! Oh, this is incredible! Got Jamie Vardy with him. Jamie Vardy sets off. Jamie Vardy!
Blue Tinted Glasses, the home of Leicester City talk on YouTube.
Good evening and welcome back to Blue Tinted Glasses. I hope you're all doing well. Happy Monday. It's my last Monday before holiday, so I'm looking forward to that. So hope you're all doing well. Make sure to leave a like on the video. Make sure to hit subscribe as well. But more importantly, make sure to get your comments in. If you're not one of the lovely callers today, then make sure to leave your comments in the live chat, letting us know what you think to whatever we're talking about today. I don't know yet. Don't know what we're going to be talking about. Probably a little bit about the game on the weekend. Good evening to Kunal. Good evening to Towley. Good evening to Richard. Hope you're doing well. A little public service announcement on BTG today prior to get going. So I don't know if you've seen on YouTube or Instagram or Twitter, wherever else I've put it. I think it's just them three places. We have made the final of the Football Content Awards. So if you remember a few weeks ago, a couple of months ago, we were asking everybody, come on, nominate us for the Football Content Awards for the best new content creator. However, we didn't even get into that because they put us up for a different award, which was the best content creator football league out of the clubs in the football league, which we are now. So I'm just going to quickly show you all how to vote for BTG. It'll be very quick. The link is in the description of the video at the top, if I'm not mistaken. And when you click that link, it will take you to the Football Content Awards page, which looks a little bit... Ooh, it still says Good Morning Foxes there. There we go. It looks something like this. Actually, it will take you to this page here if you use the link in the description. Why is it not coming up? Where are we? How to vote. There we go. Okay, so when you click the link in the description, it will take you to this page right here, which has all of the different categories for the Football Content Awards 2025. So you can actually select Take Me To if you don't want to scroll through. Don't worry, you don't need to fill in all of these other categories. You can just Take Me To Best Content Creator. I think it's Best Football Club. No, Best Content Creator. There you go. Best Content Creator, and it takes you here, if you look on the right, Best Club Content Creator. So there's the Premier League. You can, if you like any of these channels, you can vote for them. Who do we like on this channel? I like Villa on tour. I've done a bit with him before. And then in the Football League, I can't do it because I've already voted, but in under Football League, Blue Tinted Glasses will be an option. So if you enjoy watching BTG, please feel free to click the link in the description now or later after the stream, whenever, and vote for us for the Football Content Awards. And if you don't like watching BTG, then what are you still doing here? Anyway, the awards are in November at Elland Road. I can see Leeds United fan here, Lofts, is in the chat. I will be at Elland Road, mate. So how about you save all your bloody nonsense typing and come and say hello, mate. Come and say hello. No, we've not got a point seduction, mate. No, we've not got a point seduction yet. Anyway, so now that's out the way and all of the admin stuff is out the way, all your homework, we're going to get onto the show, which of course is the live fans call-in show, as it is every 7 p.m. on a Monday. Although, I've got some bad news. It might not be around for a couple of weeks because I'm on holiday and I'm not sure if anybody else can do it. So, this could be the last one for a good 2 weeks. Anyway, let's get into it. Our first caller of the day today is going to be Charles from the Dallas Foxes. So get ready, Charles, mate. I'll play the usual stuff. There we go. He's on his way. Just quickly before we get him in, let's look at some of the comments. Scott says BTG is awful. I just hate watch. Cheers, mate. I bet you've already voted, haven't you? You're a good lad. Azola, Mavididi getting frustrated fast every game. We'll talk about Mavididi. A up. Azola, positive result for me on Saturday afternoon. Ray, happy Monday all. Enjoy the holiday. Great time of year. And there was one more comment I wanted to bring up, which said, there you go, from Ray, the American flag. Loftus can only have a class awards night at a class club, I guess. Yeah. And a class channel, fan channel of a class club will win the award. No, maybe not. Who knows? There's some good nominees. Anyway, without further ado, let's get Charles on from the Dallas Foxes. Here he is. What's going on, Charles?
I'm good. How you doing?
All good, mate. All good. Where are you today? What we got in the background there, mate?
Oh, that's Dallas. I just got a back screen.
Dallas. There we go.
Downtown Dallas. If you see it, yeah. So, yeah, I was
nice.
I got stuff behind me. I don't want people to see, so I thought I'd put this thing up and experimented with the green screen, but it's still not looking good. So I'll probably go back to just my little man cave next week or whenever you're on.
I've always wanted to visit Dallas. I've always wanted to visit Dallas. Yeah. So if I ever come, I'll drop you a text.
Yeah, we've got the World Cup. Yeah, this year.
Yeah.
No. When is it? Next year?
Next year. Are you going to go?
No, it's too expensive. It's absolutely crazy money. Yeah.
Oh, really? Is it overpriced?
Yeah. The actual guy who owns the Dallas Cowboys is a money-grabbing son of a bitch. So, yeah, it's going to be very, very expensive, and it's going to be a lottery. They're going to pick them all up. And it's going to be, even for I can't remember. We got the semi-final. We've got a few group games. You're talking hundreds of dollars a ticket. And it holds like 105,000. So you get, and it's got the
Metroplex.
Yeah. Oh, I'm in the sub. Well, actually, I retired, so I'm actually northwest of Fort Worth now. So I'm about 50 miles from Dallas. But I used to be in Richardson, which is a suburb. Yeah, but it is the DFW Metroplex. You have Dallas on the east, Fort Worth on the west, and Arlington in the middle, and it's one big, massive Metroplex, basically.
Yeah.
But I'm in the country.
Just quickly, Towley. My holiday, a part of it is during the. No, it's not. I mean, we play Wrexham Tuesday, which I'm not here for. We play then Swansea on the Saturday, which I'm not here for, and then it's the international break. So I don't get back till the following Thursday. So I come back during the international break. But there you go. Charles, what did you think, mate, to the game on the weekend then? Coventry at home, 0-0, 1 point. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, it was a bit of a game, wasn't it? Pretty typical 0-0, really. Mavididi had his chance. That was probably the best one we had. Carranza, that was a hard thing to hit. At least he hit the goal area, but there was no angle. If you look at the angle, he had nothing to hit. I mean, the goalkeeper was there and a defender around him. So he did actually good to get it on target. But yeah, a bit of a game. I wasn't okay with the starting lineup again. I'm frustrated with Marty a bit. I wish he'd started Carranza maybe a bit too early, and Monga for Mavididi. I think that would have been my perfect one. But he'd made some good substitutions, and we tried. And I liked it because he really tried his best. I mean, we had Daka coming on for the last 10 minutes as well. I know that, but at least you had more attacking threat. So a bit frustrated with Marty how his starting lineup, but it's an ongoing thing. Every week we seem to be getting better. I think and he's trying options. So I'm happy. We're up there. What are we, like 4th or 5th so far, I think. So 6 games in, I'm happy at the moment. But I think next week, I think he'll probably start Carranza, hopefully.
Yeah, we're 4th on 11 points. We're only 1 point behind second place. Obviously, first place Middlesbrough have had a great start to the season. They're top on 16 points. We're 4 points behind where we were this time 2 years ago under Enzo Maresca, which we know was a dream start. I think we actually had the best start in Championship history at one point, like 10 games in or something. So it was never going to be like that. But 4 points off, it's not too bad, is it, Charles? I mean, I think a lot of people, including myself at some points of the summer, expected worse.
Yeah. I'm perfectly happy. And next week's fixtures are quite if we can beat West Brom, I think Southampton against Middlesbrough, that would be a classic as well, I think, although Southampton don't seem to be very, very well. But yeah, I mean, overall, I'm happy. Your guy Jordan James did well, I thought. Yeah, he's looking, I don't know how it stands if we get. But he hasn't been starting for Wales. I think he started last time, didn't he? But before that, I think he was always on the bench.
So I think he's had it. I think he had a hit and miss pre-season. I don't think he got lots of fitness in the pre-season, which is why Wales, because Craig Bellamy, the manager, really likes him apparently, and he came off the bench in the first game and then started the second game, but came off I think 60th minute or something like that. So I think he's just being managed like he was, because I don't know about you, Charles, like when we lost him and Ricardo when they both came off the pitch on the weekend, I thought we just looked a lot worse instantly.
Yeah, it went down a lot. Yeah, so I guess you guys got bad weather there because the Ipswich game was postponed. Was that just regional, or what was that about? I saw that. I thought they'd lost, and then suddenly it was going to the order. Like, I mean, apparently it should have been postponed at half time. They were having waterlogged pitches, and the ball wasn't rolling. I didn't see it, but in the end,
so it was. So. It was away, I think, at Blackburn. And up north, I think the weather was really bad. I don't know if you watched the Man United Chelsea game that was in Manchester, and the weather was pretty poor there. But down here, it wasn't too bad. I mean, we've had rain, but nothing crazy or anything like that. Yeah.
I'm just surprised.
It's freezing, Charles. Charles, it's so cold. It's crazy. It's crazy how cold it is right now. Yeah, I'm freezing. So I'm ready for Turkey. Oh
yeah. Whereabouts in Turkey are you going?
Dalaman.
Where's that?
Just the Riviera. So I mean, you've got the go-to place in Turkey, Dalaman, Bodrum, Antalya. There's one or two others, but yeah, the Mediterranean side of Turkey. Yeah, I'm not bordered.
Bottom left?
I'm not bordered with Syria or anything or wherever else.
I was one of the first Westerners to go into Turkey back in the early 90s.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Alanya, Side, and Antalya. I think they're
Antalya.
Yeah. Alanya there, Side, 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 and there's like Roman stuff there. I was translating all their restaurants' chalkboards back in the day, Turkish to English.
Oh, really?
Getting free meals. Yeah, really nice down there. Yeah, it was dirt cheap then. Really dirt cheap. I mean,
even compared to the first time I went was, so I went 4 years ago, and then I've gone for every year for the last 4 years, once a year. Yeah. And even 4 years ago, the price was just a lot less than it is now. It's just going.
Yeah. Oh really? Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's going up. But I mean, go on.
Bit like Spain. Spain used to be cheap, and then they wised on, and everything got just expensive.
Greece happened to Greece as well.
Was the next one.
Yeah, so I don't know. I might have to go Egypt or something next year.
Yeah, that's supposed to be nice. Croatia's supposed to be nice as well.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be nice.
When you because it's more to the west, right? So you've got to kind of go. It's more north, should I say? So I think you've got to go a little bit earlier than end of September to get the good weather. But
okay,
yeah.
Still 30 degrees here.
That's where it's going to be. That's what it's going to be for me next week. That's what it's going to be.
There you go. You have a good time, all right.
So Steffi Mavididi, Charles, what did you think to that chance? Because I've seen some people say it looked easier than it actually was. That it's not a sitter as such. But I'm like,
it was 1-on-1. Yeah,
you've got to score that.
Especially when you're under threat for your position as well. You've got to bury that. That's why I think hopefully Mongrel will start next week. Hopefully, not that I'm a fan, not that I'm got anything against Mavididi. I think he's quite a good player, but he's probably Monger is given him the chance. I think he's going to be in the stratosphere soon. Give him more and more minutes, and then probably switch him out for Mavididi the other way around, maybe. But I like to see Monger start next week, and Carranza. Yeah, I thought Carranza looked pretty good. I mean, he's a big guy and more of a target man. That's what I like about that. It gives us some more threat, I think. Hopefully. a goal of doing good. If he gets a goal, quick goal, that'd be good for us. So.
Yeah, well, that's what isn't it with strikers. I mean, you want to see him get a nice early goal in his time at Leicester and give him a bit of confidence to go again. I think he didn't score anything, but you mentioned the chance off his head. I think he did quite well to get on the end of that and get it on target. I was saying that Patson Daka, that's probably in the stands if that's Daka's head it lands on with his 50 pence head, as we like to call him. But let me just quickly show you this, Charles, as well. This is a bit of a spoiler to everybody ahead of Tuesday Night Tactics tomorrow night. So sorry, Anil, if you're watching, I'm stealing your thunder here. However, this is Mavadidi. So on the left is 2 years ago in the Championship, and on the right is this season's, or in the last year, should I say. So 2 years ago compared to the last 12 months. You can see here that there are still some attributes and statistics there this season, which is the one on the right, that are still kind of encouraging. I mean, you see the carries down on the bottom right, the progressive carries and defensive contributions as well, like interceptions. But at the top, the green percentiles there, you can see that his goal scoring and assisting levels are just nowhere near what they were 2 years ago. Which is slightly concerning because, as we keep saying, Charles, 2 years ago he was one of the best wingers in the league, in the Championship, and now he just looks a shadow of himself. And Monga is, pretty much every Leicester fan is saying start Monga next week. Start Monga.
Yeah. He's breathing down his neck to get more minutes, I think. So, yeah. So, yeah. But yeah, with Dallas, if you want to come on over. We'll put you up. Flights are cheap. Heathrow to Dallas. It's a bit of a bit. You ever been to the States? Ever been to the Caribbean or the States?
Yeah, I've been to. I went to DC 3 years ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, DC's quite nice.
Yeah. Well, I was staying in Alexandria.
Okay.
Yeah, just like on the outskirts, whatever. But I went there 3 years ago. It was nice. Yeah. I went in June though. It was fucking hot. It was so hot. Oh, it was.
Don't come to Dallas then. Don't come to Dallas. It's hot down here. I mean,
I'll come in like October time.
Yeah,
That'll be alright.
I'll come. Anytime really. We have it all year round. I mean, it does get blisteringly hot in about July, August time. I mean, we have a proper air conditioning, and it's not that bad. When you get in a car and it's been out inside, it's about 120 in your car. But you can start it up before you get in it, like 5 to 10 minutes before, and to cool it all down and then get in. Open invitation. Dallas Foxes will put you up. I'm sure we can fix you up somewhere and just show you around. There's not much to do. I mean, there's where JFK got shot and things. So when people come over to stay, they usually go to New Orleans as well, which is not far away. That's a thing, and then they'll go to California or Florida and go back. That sort of thing.
Charles, I don't need much to do, mate. Just show me some American diners and I'm there, mate. That's all I need to see.
We have some good stuff. Good steak over here, obviously, and all that stuff. We'll take you line dancing, country and western line dancing.
Oh, I'm not sure.
I don't do that, but it's just fun to see these people with big hats taking this stuff seriously with the cowboy boots. Or they're in lines going like, what the hell? Billy Bob's Stockyard in Fort Worth. It's very well known for that sort of thing.
I'll remember
that.
I'll remember that. Right, Charles, plug. Have you got a show tonight?
Yeah, at Foxes on the Box, 1 a.m. But we do our thing, and then we just keep plugging along. Anybody wants to join? Watch it on replay. Watch it on replay the following morning or something.
That's what I'll be doing. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, right, man. Charles, see you soon, mate. All the best. Okay. Take care. See you next time. Cheers to Charles. Oh, we're doing this again. Here we go. Right, up next, we're going to have Greek Fox in the Box. He sent me something the other day, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, what the fuck is it? What am I looking at? What? He just sent me a photo, and so I'm going to ask him in a second what he sent me, and he said he wants to talk about it. Michael says, Locks, Parkinson benches Cody, and they end up winning. Who would have thought? Dominic Hyam was miles better. New Orleans is fun, says Ray Telerico. That song, sorry, my mind was going then. Ray, this song, it always reminds me of Chuck Berry, Johnny Be Good, New Orleans. Absolutely, it's actually my favorite song of all time. My favourite song of all time is Johnny Be Good. Richard says, after the miss, it didn't help that fans were singing Munga's name. Yeah, true, Richard, but Munga's the new one on the block, right? He's the. This sounds a bit weird talking about. I was gonna say he's like fresh meat in the squad, right? So everyone wants him. He's the new shiny player, the new shiny toy that everybody wants to see on the pitch. So loved it when Monga did his tricks and ended up with the Cov defender on his backside. Yeah, didn't he get bent? He got dragged as well after that. He had to take he did. He had to take a touch. Absolutely right. Let's get on. Yeah, by the way, I think this is wrong as Ola. I think Aaron Ramsey's going to miss 3 games, not just 1. So he'll be back in Swansea game. Right, let's get into it. We're going to bring on Greek Fox in the box. He's got his Greek flag in the background. What's going on, mate?
Good evening, mate. How are you?
I'm all good, mate. I'm all good. Now tell me, actually, before you tell me, let me, I'm going to have to try and find it here and I can bring it up. Give me 1 sec. There we go. Okay.
Right, so let me give you some background. So it was the big derby last night, Panathinaikos Olympiakos. In Greece, I'm a big fan of Olympiakos. And I was really pissed when this happened, actually. So Olympiakos recently signed a player called Remy Cabella from Lille.
Oh, yeah, the guy who used to play for Newcastle.
Yeah, that guy, Remy Cabella. He was going into the penalty box, as you see here. Look, just go a bit, You could see here, he's going in the penalty box, and then it's Tete who fouls him.
Oh, it's Tete. I didn't see him. Yeah.
It's Tete who fouls him, and the ref, he gives Cabella a yellow card for diving.
Whoa. Is there no VAR in Greece?
No, there is. They didn't even check it. I was so pissed when that happened, honestly.
I'll tell you what, mate. I'll tell you what. Who won't be happy? Mr. Marinakis. He won't be happy, will he?
Yeah, he won't be happy. I mean, at least they got a draw in the end. LKB.
Do you like Olympiakos then?
Yeah, they're my Greek team.
What do you think of Mr. Marinakis?
Mixed emotions. Like, in terms of Olympiakos, I like how he approaches the team, how he's really direct with stuff. But on the Forest side, I just hope he leaves that place as soon as possible. He's only going to get slandered over there, and the media's not helping him either, and he's not helping himself either. So, so he can get less attention. He could just leave Forest, sell the club, reinvest that in either another club or put it into Olympiakos, and maybe our academy. Because we've got.
So Tete plays for Panathinaikos.
Yeah.
Is that the same team as Fotis Ioannidis?
That's the same one that he used to play for. Now he's gone Sporting.
Oh, did Fotis go to Sporting?
He went Sporting.
Because we were linked with him like 2 years in a row. So I was like, interesting. How much did he go for? Do you know? I'll be interested because
I'm honestly not sure off the top of my head for this year.
I'll tell you now. He went for 22 million, which included a 100 million pound release clause. That ain't getting met, mate. That's ambitious. What are you playing?
He's leaving on a free when his contract expires. That's what I'm gonna say. He is not worth 22 million.
John, he's not in Greece. He's you're in the UK, right? But I always ask how's Greece, and he reminds me every week that he's not in Greece. But yeah, what's your favourite place in Greece?
My favourite place in Greece? Well, that's a wild one.
No. What's your favourite Greek island?
Greek. Do you know? I've not actually been to many Greek islands.
Where would you want to go? What Greek island do you want to go to?
Do you know? Probably Santorini. That sounds nice.
The way you say it sounds nice. I can't say it like that.
By the way, when you're off to Turkey, I heard Rhodos is really, really close by. You could hop on a plane, have some souvlaki, hop back off to Turkey, and then.
Mate, I love Greece. Yeah, I've been to Kos, Rhodes, Crete, Yeah, and then it's not really Greece. I mean, Cyprus is, of course, as well, which is a little bit different. But I love Cyprus. I want to move to Cyprus. I want to move to
Move
live
it.
in Cyprus. Yeah, I want to. Yeah, I want to. That's my aim for the next 50 years. Sometime in the next 50 years. No. What did you think to Mavididi on the weekend, mate? Were you angry? Or I've seen a lot of people today, like, kind of
Not,
sympathising with him.
not
and-
really angry, just disappointed. Yeah, because the way he's been performing recently, he's just been on and off it. He's been at 6s and 7s, really. And he's worried as well. The pressure's getting to him. Monga, he's sending Cov defenders back to Cov. He's flipping what else? He's been doing tricks on defenders and fullbacks left, right, and centre. Meanwhile, Mavididi, he's practically ineffective these past few months, hasn't he? So
Yeah.
I think Monga could be taking his place.
I think Monga should take his place.
Mhm.
I think Monga should take his place, but yeah, I think he deserves to. I think he definitely deserves to take his place, because I just think Mavididi's been. I mean, just all season. The craziest part is, mate, that it was probably his best performance of the season on the weekend. What does that say? That was his best game this season, and it was still a stinker.
Exactly.
But I
He's
think at
just
times
been-
he did run at his man. He took his man on, or he attempted to take his man on a couple of times, and I think he had a couple of shots. But that 1-on-1, mate, that was Dakar-esque. That was Dakar-esque.
Oh my, yeah. He's been really erratic. I almost forgot what he said. Yes, it was his best performance of the season, but if that was his best performance, hey, what was the other performances like? Honestly, it just raises the question.
Let me ask you this, mate. So the next 3 games before the international break are West Brom, Wrexham, Swansea. How many of them would you like? What do you see happening? How many wins do you see us getting from them 3 games?
Do you know what? I think we might get 2 wins and draw to Swansea.
Okay, so beat West Brom, beat Wrexham, draw to Swansea.
Yeah, I think that's going to happen. The Swansea haven't been doing too bad. They've really improved over the last few seasons. And they've actually been playing quite well. Obviously beat Sheffield United, who were once contenders for promotion.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I just clocked it. Remember, like, my first what's it called, live call-in show? We were discussing Wilder to Leicester. Ever since that time, Sheffield United have gone 0-6. They've reappointed him.
Mate, they're a mess. They are a mess.
They're literally Chris Wilder FC. I cannot
Could they do
lie.
a Luton? Could they do a Luton back-to-back relegations?
They can't really do a Luton, but close enough.
Yeah,
They
it's
could more
not
like
good
do
enough.
a Huddersfield.
Yeah. I think they're just gonna. I think they'll recover a little bit, but I think mid-table is probably where they'll end up finishing this season. I think they'll get enough to be safe. They won't go down, but right. Thank you, mate, for calling. As always, great to see you again.
Thank you.
Hopefully, well, I don't know if there's going to be a call-in show next week. Boo! But whenever it's back, I'll see you then, mate. All right.
All right, have a good locks. Enjoy your
I'll get
holiday.
I'll get the Greek national anthem next time.
Come on. There we go.
Nice one. Right. See you in a bit, mate. All the best. What is the Greek national anthem? I'm a bit curious now. Should we have a little listen, guys? I feel like it's going to be really boring. Greek national anthem. Should we have a little listen? What does it sound like? Is this it? This must be. Yeah, hymn to liberty. All right. Does anybody know in the chat? Has anybody in the chat heard the Greek national anthem before? Let's see what it is. Oh. Okay. Okay. It was better than I thought. It wasn't great, but it was better than I thought. There you go, mate. I'll get it for next time. Right. Ray says, the next caller, by the way, is going to be Ryan. Ray says, both Sheffield teams fighting for the bottom. Lucas says, we're winning all three. We're going to beat Sheffield. No, we're going to beat West Brom, Wrexham, and Swansea. Monga versus Issa Kabore next week would be a fantastic watch. That's true. I agree. Yeah, that's a good point, mate. That's a good point. Right, let's get Ryan in. He's live all the way from the King Power Stadium today, it looks like. Here he is. What's going on, mate?
Hello, Locks. How you doing?
All good, mate. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Decided to have a bit of a change, change the background for a change. I
mate. Looks good. Yeah, looks good. So, I want to ask you this, Ryan. What did you make to this, what I brought up a moment ago, mate?
Oh, now those stats really do concern me about Mavididi. I just think that chance that he had on the Saturday, honestly, that is no excuse. 99 times out of 100, you see them go in the back of the net. But at the minute, I think you can clearly see, I think his confidence at the minute is shot to bits at this moment in time. I know I got a little bit of stick off Kate and Graham yesterday from what you did on the morning show. I think they took it slightly out of context a little bit because they didn't know my side of the story. Probably because of the match rating, because I gave them a 3, so that's what I had the issue with. But that was mainly because because of those chances he missed. It wasn't because that he was shit all game or anything like that. It wasn't that. It was just those defining moments, really, unfortunately, that can decide whether you win a game or you don't. And unfortunately, he didn't take those chances. But I feel for him, though, because you could clearly see he was clearly upset when it came off.
Yeah, mate. No one doubts that. Yeah, I think we all know that he's going to be absolutely gutted with that. He's going to be really frustrated with himself, and he knows that Monga is going to come and take his place at some point soon, which I think is another reason why he's going to be a little bit angry with himself. But I mean, you've got to bury it, and you do.
I'm sorry. There's just no excuses, I'm afraid. I know Graham and Caleb have been trying to defend Steffi, and I understand that. But unfortunately, the reality is now, because as you said, Locks, Jeremy Monga's now battling for his position. And I think if it was me, but I'm not the one who's the gaffer, and Marty is, so I'd say take Mavididi out for a couple of games and put Monga in there, and you could bring Steffi on for the last 25 minutes or half an hour. And if he comes on and has an impact, gets a goal or creates a goal for someone, then his confidence will be back up. And I don't think there'll be any issue with it. I think it'll take him away from the spotlight a little bit, I think.
Who do you think, but just sidetrack here, who do you think is going to win the Ballon d'Or tonight, mate? I was just having a little look through, I just saw Haaland is 28th place. What?
Oh, my God. Are they nuts?
Listen to this, right? This is bad. Listen to this. So, you've got Haaland, 26th. Declan Rice, 27th. Van Dijk was 29th. Coming up the orders here. Jude Bellingham, 23rd. McAllister, 22nd. Any other weird ones? Lautaro Martinez, 20th. João Neves, 19th. Scott McTominay, 18th. Lewandowski, 17th. Vinny Jr., 16th. Gyökeres, 15th. Desiree Doué, 14th. Great player. Harry Kane, 13th. Kvaratskhelia, 12th. Pedri, 11th. And then I think that's all they show. So they show to 11th, and then they'll do the top 10 after. Who do you think is going to win it, mate? Because Josh reckons it's going to be Dembele. Harder Than Ever thinks it's going to be Patson Daka. Could it be Lamine Yamal? I don't think I don't think Lamine Yamal. I think Dembele should win it. I think Ousmane Dembele should win it. Or Rafinha. Rafinha has had a brilliant 12 months. So is Lamine Yamal. All three of them have.
I think Yamal. I think Yamal. I think has got a great chance of winning it. You know, I think he's the greatest young talented player around at this moment in time.
Jeremy Monger. Jeremy Monger.
No. Wait, I know. Wait a minute. Yamal.
I'm joking.
He is.
I'm joking.
I know you're joking, but Yamal is just a brilliant player. And I think he's going to go on to be a brilliant superstar. I know we got our own version a little bit with Monka, but Yamal's just brilliant. I think if I was to pick someone, I think it'd be him.
Question: have you voted for us yet, Ryan?
No, I was just about to mention that. Congratulations on being nominated for one of the awards. Fantastic.
Cheers, mate. Thank you. It's thanks to everybody in the chat who have voted, nominated previously. Obviously, when we were asking people to nominate, and then the final is down to 50% fan vote and 50% judges vote. So it's a mixture of the two. So so we would appreciate everyone voting. If you don't know how to vote, the link's in the description. It's also here. Foss Hubs posted it. He retweeted it as well. Mm-hmm. But if you rewind to the start of this video, I do show people how to actually how to vote. It's under the Best Content Creator Football League category. That's the one. Ryan, let me ask you what I asked Mr. Greek Fox in the Box, whatever his name. Was it Greek Fox in the Box? Was that his name?
Greek Fox in the Box, I think it is, yeah.
Greek Fox in the Box? No, I'm just thinking because I'm getting confused with Dallas. They're called Foxes in the Fox in the Box, aren't they? Yeah. I'm getting confused. Anyway, let's call him Greek Fox in the Box. I'll ask you the same thing. West Brom, Wrexham, Swansea. How many points? I
think we'll beat West Brom. I'm fairly confident in that game. Wrexham, I think we'll win that. Mm-hmm. I'd say probably Swansea, I think, is the only game I think we might drop points. So I'd say probably 7 would be my guess.
7 points. Would you be happy with that?
Yeah, of course I would. No doubt about it. I'm not expecting us to win all 3, but I think it'll be good to get 7 points out of those.
I think I would really like. I'd be happy with 6. I think I'd be happy with 6.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I get that some people obviously will say, well, those 3 games, we're better than them all, or our squad's better. But I just think, with 2 away games thrown in there, you never know what's going to happen, right?
True.
So I mean, Graham said 5 points on the weekend. I think that's maybe slightly negative, just slightly.
That's not like Graham. I thought it was meant to be Mr. Positive. Come on, Graham.
Well, he said he'd be happy with that, so that means that he will be positive if that happens.
Come on.
Richard says if we can maintain 2 points per game, that'll get us promoted. Well, until the points deduction hit. Ryan, no, weren't you? It was Ethan. Do you think we're getting a points deduction?
Yeah, I think it was Ethan that said that we won't get a points deduction, didn't he? I think he mentioned it last week. But I think, unfortunately, Ethan, I think you're going to be disappointed with that because I still maintain that we will get it. But what's the frustrating part is we don't know when that's going to be. That's the biggest frustration at the minute. But you just got to get on with the football and let the talking. I just want to ask you this question, Locks.
Go for it.
Because it's been bugging my mind. What do you think to the criticism that IU seems to be getting? Because I keep seeing fans that tend to criticize Jordan Ayew, and I just don't get why. Because out of the games that he's played, I think he's been all right in that number 9 position. Yes, we know we're not going to get another Jamie Vardy, are we? But in fairness to Jordan, I think he's done his job reasonably well. His type of play is going to be different because he holds up the play for the wide players to get involved. That's his role in that position, and I think he's done it well.
He's overhated. Yeah, he's overhated. He's the most overhated player in the squad. I don't really understand it, to be honest. I think he brings a lot to the team. He's not that out-and-out goal scorer who's going to score you loads of goals or win you a game in that sense. But what he does do, he does very well. Now, he has his flaws with regards to his pace. I think he struggles sometimes with releasing the ball at the right time, which does often slow the play down a little bit. But, I mean... I think it's like we all would rather a goal scorer. We would all rather a striker who's going to bag loads of goals, and that's not Jordan Ayew. I think most fans would probably tell you at the moment with Aaron Ramsey out with Aaron Ramsey out suspended. I think a lot of fans would say they would like to maybe see Ayew as the 10 and then Carranza as the number 9, potentially, because I think that would suit Ayew a bit more. I mean, at the end of games this season, we've seen him come off the bench. Well, we've seen him come off the bench quite a bit. We've seen him with Daka come off the bench and Ayew drop in behind and play as the 10 with Daka ahead of him. So I think it could work. I think we want to see more of Carranza naturally because he's a new signing and he's a striker and he scored a lot of goals in America. But yeah, I still think he's overhated. People act like he does absolutely nothing all game and he just runs around.
Rubbish.
It's not true.
Rubbish.
Yeah, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's just because he's not that quick, flashy striker like Vardy used to be, and he's not young and he's not.
It's not that time.
Exactly.
It's not that time.
And he's never been a centre forward. He's never been a proper out and out striker. He's never been that. He's always
never
been
gonna
someone
be.
that drops deep. And Marty said it himself. Marty called him a 9.5, right? So
which is fair enough.
Yeah,
which is fair enough. I think the criticism's a bit harsh that he seems to get. So I think for me, I'd still keep him in the team because I think he's done more than enough from the few games that we've seen to stay in there. I know
I'd
many
play him as
people
a
want
10.
to. I'd keep him as a 9 personally because I think in that commentary game at the weekend, we definitely have seen enough. Enough. I think I'd still wait on Carranza a little bit because he still needs a bit of time to get up to speed. You know what I mean? But he'll get his opportunity. I know he'll get his chance.
I think a 0-0 is the perfect opportunity to bring a new striker in. You've not scored. We struggled with putting chances away. I think that's the perfect time. I just don't want to see Ayew come out of the team completely. I just want him, him to go into the 10, especially whilst Ramsey's not here. Yeah. I want to see Ayew in the 10. So my team would be my team would be Stolarczyk, Ricardo, Fass, unfortunately, Vestergaard, Thomas for the time being, Harry Winks, Jordan James, Ayew, Fatawu Monga, Carranza. That would be my team.
Okay. I keep the same midfield from the commentary game. I keep Somali in there. I thought he played better.
James, he's not a 10, mate. He's not a 10.
No,
it's not his,
no.
position.
No, wait. Keep the same midfield 3. Have James being box to box. I'm not saying play him in the 10. Just keep him in the centre of midfield and have Winks and Samoi alongside. Keep those 3 in the centre. So I don't think the midfield needs to change. I was quite impressed with the midfield 3 in the game at the weekend. I don't think it needs to change.
Yeah. Sean, and it's all opinions, mate. But I think you're overly critical of Ayew. I mean, you're saying to just bench him. I think that, like, when I look at our team this season, Ayew isn't one of the ones that I look at as being the worst performers. I think there's at least 3 or 4 players that have been worse than Jordan Ayew this season. I think it's harsh to drop him, and I think it's a bit silly.
Probably Luke Thomas. You say Luke Thomas has been worse? Chowdhury,
Okoli's been so bad.
Really?
Yeah, Jakob's not been great. You know, I think Louis Page did well for a 16-year-old or 17-year-old, wherever he is now, but like I wouldn't start Louis Page over Ayew in the 10. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do that. Ramsey, Sean, yes, because we haven't seen enough of him yet, but I just think it would be harsh to drop Ayew, to be honest. I think it'd be harsh.
I think so. I agree.
He's being asked to do something that he just doesn't. Well, no, he's being asked by the fans to do something that he just doesn't usually do, which is score goals. Marty knows this, which is why Marty called him a 9.5. Marty called him a 9.5. He said he's not a 9. So, I think he brings a lot to the team, and I think yes, I would agree we want Carranza to start, but yeah, I just don't
get
want to
that.
pay.
You just can't at the minute. Just one thing before I go, because I know you've got others waiting to come in.
Sorry, last thing from me. Steffi Mavadidi's got pace, Sean, and it's not really worked, has it? So
no,
I think Anyway, go on, mate.
It's about Carranza. Why? Do you think he's similar to Ayew, or do you think he's a bit different?
No, I think Carranza's a 9. I think he's a 9. I think he's got aspects of his game that are similar to Ayew because he can drop deep, he can hold the ball up well, he's quite physical. But I think he's a 9. I think he's a striker, which I mean, if somebody said to me, is Jordan Ayew a striker? I'd say no. I would say Jordan Ayew is not a striker, but I think Carranza is. So yeah, and this is it as well, Caleb. Like, all right, Daka, Sean, if you want pace, Daka, like, do you want that? Like, you know what I mean? So I just dropping Ayew for me right now off the start of the season is a ridiculous thing to do, in my opinion. So, but we all have our opinions. But there we go.
Yeah, we do.
What did you ask me? What did you ask me?
I think. Yeah, I already asked you that, but I've just got. What
did you ask?
I
wanted you to answer it as well. I wanted you to answer it. What did you ask me?
I didn't ask you anything, did I?
Yeah, you asked me something just then. Oh, you said is Carranza a 9? Do you think he is?
Yeah. That's what I said, and you already answered that. You just answered that. But anyways, I'll go now because I know you've got other callers waiting. But one thing I like to say to Ken Graham, if they're listening to this, I'm still massive fans of yours, massive friends. So,
I don't mean tell them both.
I don't mean to get on the wrong side of you. Don't mean to buy you.
Tell them both to get fucked. No, I'm joking.
I won't say that. No.
I saw your little back and forth with Graham. He's all right. He's fine.
He's all right. He's all.
Did you get a clown emoji?
A clown emoji.
Did he send you a clown emoji?
I don't know. He might have.
No, I don't think he did. I don't think he did. So you're all right.
I don't either. But
anyway. Ryan, see you soon, mate. Cheers, pal. All the best. Cheers to Ryan. Right, we're gonna get on. Ross, get off your PlayStation, mate, or your Xbox, whatever you're bloody playing these days. Here he is. What's going on, mate?
Evening. How we doing?
All good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, what am I doing with my thing? There we go. Yeah, I'm sound. A bit knackered from work, so I'm sound. Oh, knackered.
Yeah. What have you been playing? You've been on FIFA FC 26?
Yeah, I'll have to get a game later on.
Do you play clubs?
Yes, but Jack's not put me in yet. Why?
We started a BTG club. Yeah, we started.
What position is available?
Where do you play?
Right wing. I sometimes can play a centre back. Sometimes.
Right wing's available. Right wing's available.
Sorted. Rossi LCFC 1993 is available.
Well, my guy is called J Unit. It's Jeremy Munger. It's Jeremy Munger.
Mine is actually Rossi LCFC, and I put 19, and my number's 93.
What did you say? You were going to say? I heard.
I've heard you spent quite a lot of money on this game.
No, only 100 quid. Only 100 quid.
I've spent nothing, and I'm about to get Julian Carranza on 83 rated. So,
there you go.
You can actually get him on the app. If you can actually get him onto 83 rated. It's a free. On the companion app.
Yeah.
Beef wrap, yeah. Free. There's a new thing that's happening. You can get them on 80 pace, 80 shooting the lot. So there you go, the fans.
Talk to me, Ross. What did you make to the game on the weekend, mate?
Well, I would say it was a 0-0 victory for Coventry. I would say the thing is, Mavididi, should have put it away. But we've seen players that are out of form that have had bad chances, and unfortunately, Mavididi was one of them. And we should have won that game, but it is what it is. I'm just glad we didn't lose it in the last minute or so, because that would have been horrendous. But well, we didn't score for the first time in a while at home since that dreaded 9-game run. We haven't scored, but we're still we're unbeaten in the last 1, 2, 3, 4. Friday will be very tough. I know West Brom have lost their last 2 games, but Friday will be very tough. And obviously, one of the questions you asked everybody: how many points would you take? 7. 3 from West Brom. 3 from Wrexham. Swansea are very good at home this season. And obviously they've beaten Sheffield United, and it's not hard to beat Forest. And they were 2-0, plus they were 2-0 down as well. 2-0 down with 20 minutes to go, and they came back. Welcome to Ange Ball Forest. But no, I'd take 7 points against out of them 3. Oh, but don't get me wrong, we always want to win every game. Come on, you have to be. If you say you can't want to win every game, you're an idiot. You know, you go out to a game of football to win a game, not to go out and draw or whatever. You play the best you can, and you take it game by game. I'd say minute by minute and stuff. But Monga's got to start, and in the IU situation, don't drop him, but put him as number 10. I think he's not. I mean, this is my take on it though. If he's not a number 9, why has he been given the number 9, the shirt?
Well,
That's my question.
Because I think he was always going to play as a striker this season, because they weren't going to go out and spend money on one. So I think that's why they gave him the number 9. To be honest.
Yeah, I suppose so. And then obviously whoever comes in the next number 9 that comes in the next couple of years, there's less pressure on him.
This is it. This is what we said at the start. We said this at the start of the of when it was announced he got the number 9. We did say this, that it takes the pressure off the next number 9, because it's not the first 9 since Vardy. IU is that guy, but I don't think it's not been a big deal anyway, Ross, has it really? I think people got over it pretty quickly.
I think a little bit. I think yeah, I'd say so. It was just obviously it's just hard to get used to. That's all it is. And I think Julian Carranza, I think if it had come on about 10 minutes earlier, I think we would have won that game. He would have bagged the goal. But header, it honestly looked very comfortable. It looked very
confident.
Yeah, very confident, man. And I think that's what Mavididi needs is a few games on the bench to think about it. It's like when you get told off at school, think about what you did. It's like have a think about your performances, refresh, and join. So next 3 games, Monga starts unless there's any injuries. And obviously into the international break, then we've got Pompey at home, so maybe comes back in, who knows. But obviously I feel left out because I ain't got any green screen prepared tonight. So I'll just put my own Rossi LCFC 903. But no, on Friday I'm going West Brom. Cheers, dude. I got given a compliment comment from Lee, this Coventry fan, over there, saying I was a smart Leicester fan. So I'll tell that.
Hold on, is this big bearded guy on TikTok?
Yeah, yes.
Oh, mate. Oh.
Well, I tell you what. Now you mention plant pots, right? This guy now he's been out. I tell you, I have got a green screen. I hope this works. If not, I'll make it down. Oh, no, it won't work. Give me a sec.
Careful,
right.
Steady.
Nice, all right.
Don't put something on there you don't mean to.
God's sake, bloody locks it. I need to get a game later on. See what you like,
mate. I'll do it. I'll play you. Yeah, 100%. I'll play you as soon as this show's done. As soon as the show's done, I'll play you.
I think you should stream it, and then All right. Speaking of Chris Wilder, 006.
0 wins, 0 draws, 6 losses.
One more, and
that's harsh. Though. It wasn't him, was it?
I know, but I'm saying, he's an idiot for going back. And I said this last week. He's an idiot for going back He's an absolute plant pot. But obviously, between now and Friday, I would say I won't be on the shows. But my sister's fiance is coming with me on Friday. It's his birthday day before West Brom. So he's a cobbler. I mean, Northampton fan, but he's a good lad. Last time he came with me, we didn't lose. So is that a positive? But no, West. At first time I'm going to the Hawthorns on Friday. I've never been before. I mean, Hawthorns Friday night, Oasis Saturday night. So I'll be at Wembley Stadium, flying all my Dewsbury Hall and stuff. Got me bucket out here and my shirt and that, all that ready. But no, obviously Mavididi just needs a few games, just rest. I think he needs rest from it. Give Monga a go, but we can't pressure the 16-year-old. He's 16. That's why he's still 16. I know he's tearing everybody's arseholes apart, but there's going to be times where he might look lost or he gets shrugged off the ball quite easy. So we just need to not put too much pressure on him. So yeah, I love you. Oh, thank you. Vardy went in the squad for Cremonese. Just reading one at comments.
Yeah, apparently he's got a muscle injury. Yeah, apparently.
Bloody hell! What are you doing, Jamie? But no, I'll look forward to Friday. Hope Julian Carranza starts. Good Friday night in Birmingham. Well, West Bromwich, whatever you want to call it. I'm getting my ears lowered this week because my hair is it's a mess.
Mate, tell me about it. I've been saving mine for my holiday, so I'm going to go on Saturday before my holiday. So I'm just seeing it out.
Oh yeah, you're going Turkey, aren't you? You're not coming back with some tea for you?
No, mate. No. I'm just going for a bit of sunbathing and swimming and eating and all of that stuff.
You were saying about Greek, the Greek fox earlier. Whenever I think of Greece, I always think of that Stavios Flatley who went on Britain's Got Talent.
Stavros Flatley.
What did I say?
Stavios.
I was close. It was Os. All right. I was close. All right.
Right, Ross. I'm going to let you go, mate. Listen, stay. As soon as this is finished, I'll play you.
Yes, no worries.
Finished. Yeah,
no worries.
Right, and I'll beat you.
Ha!
See you in a bit, mate. All the best. Right, here we go. We've got 3 callers left. We're going to go straight over now to Imran Aldo, fresh off the back of Canada. What's going on, mate?
Hey, how's it going?
Are you over your jet lag, mate?
Yeah, all good. It was harder going there, actually, but easier coming back.
Good stuff.
And the first thing I did is went to watch Leicester play on Saturday.
I bet you were feeling rough, mate.
Yeah, I was feeling rough. That's probably why I thought that we didn't do enough to win the game. We had that little chit-chat, just after. I just thought we just didn't create enough. I thought we didn't create enough clear goal-scoring chances apart from Mavridi's. Didn't work the keeper enough. I keep saying this. We don't work the keeper, our team. So yeah, they were my thoughts. I thought Coventry just about deserved the 0-0. Although we were the better team by a mile.
Yeah,
controlled the game. We controlled the game, didn't we, from start to finish?
Especially this. I think the start of the second half, we were all over them. Over them.
It's just we just don't create. We don't see it. We don't take any shots from outside the box. We only had that one shot from Jordan James, I think it was, when the keeper just tipped it to the side. And that was in the first half. But other than that, we don't really shoot from long range. We don't have a set piece specialist. We're looking for that little bit of quality. Our corners were poor.
Well, I was going to say, Imran, I think when he was on the pitch, it looked like Jordan James took over corners. 'Cause I think we've been used to Ayew and Luke Thomas sharing. Obviously, Luke Thomas taking it with his left and Ayew with his right. But it looks like Jordan James is going to be on them now anyway. So
Yeah. And I think he'll get better, right? That was his first start for us. He looked, it was a promising debut, I thought. Still a lot more to come from him. As soon as he gets used to, the tactics, his teammates, the fans and all that good stuff, I think he'll be a player and a half.
Abdul Fatawu, mate, as well. I know he didn't score or assist, but he looked good. He looked excited.
Yeah. But see, again, look, if Fatawu doesn't do it for us, right, we're struggling, right? And that's why you know where I'm going next, right?
Bring it.
Mavadidi dickhead, right? Like the guy just was so frustrating the whole game. Like he had flashes, but he's just shot of confidence. The poor guy. I feel for him. I've been saying it for a year now that he just plays with his head down. Doesn't play with a smile on his face, whereas Abdul does. Maybe if he smiles a bit more and is a bit more positive, he might, get an assist or a goal. And the chance he missed, look, I know this is going to sound kind of cringe, but at least he hit the target, right? But there was no conviction. There was no conviction in the shot. It's just like he wanted to just prod it towards the goal rather than, finesse it into the side or smack it in the top corner or go around the keeper. There was loads of options there for him. Just, like everyone's saying, I think he just needs just a goal or an assist. I wouldn't drop him, though. I'd probably just, put an arm around him and just tell him that, look, you're the greatest ever winger Leicester have ever seen. You're going to score loads of goals. Go and score a goal. But obviously, he's not the greatest winger. We know that. But you just got to put it in his head that he is. Because even when he got subbed, he just seemed like he just trudged off the pitch. He didn't applaud the crowd. Anyway, where I was sitting, just walked off really slowly.
And that photo, did you see that photo?
No, I didn't. I didn't see the photo.
Somebody in the live chat, please, if you can quickly find that image and tag the Twitter, BTG Twitter, please, so I can, because I've just been looking for it and I can't find it. So if anybody could actually, I'll tell you where it might be. It might be on Ragsy's account because Ragsy's his PR manager. Let's have a little look.
Yeah, true.
Is it here? No, it's not there. Let me check his replies. Let me check Ragsy's replies.
Ragsy's probably clipping this video now where I said he's the best Leicester winger.
No, it's not there. One more. Is it on? Did I see it on this account? Somebody tag me if you can, please, in the chat. See if you can tag me in that Mavadidi image because I cannot find it anywhere. But it's basically after he came off Imran and he was on the bench. And he was just like, he just looked.
Oh, because he knew. Yeah, because he knew that chance he should have buried it, right?
It's the Monga effect as well. He knows that Monga's coming.
Yeah, but when Monga came on, the crowd were just lifted. They sang his name. He must be feeling like shit, man. Why don't they sing my name, right? He must be really down in the dumps right now. But you just got to get on with it. That's the life of a professional footballer. You have good days, you have bad days. But in Mavadidi's case, he's having a lot of bad days at the moment. But he's just got to turn it around, right? Maybe I was thinking about this as well, right? We're struggling up front. Maybe why not try Mavadidi up front in the number 9 role?
See, that's another option, mate, and that's something that people have spoken about for a long time. For about a year now. Last season as well, when Vardy either wasn't scoring or if he was injured, people were suggesting that because he's played. I think it was at Montpellier. He played a little bit as a number 9, so that's an option, mate. That's an option. Yeah. he's moving location. Let me know when you're back, Imran, because I've lost you.
Hello?
I've lost you. Yeah, you got me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Imran, how are you, mate? Are you with us?
Hello, have you lost you?
Have you got me now? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I've got full connectivity. Don't know what's happening.
I've got you now. Here's the image. Thanks to Ryan, mate. Here's the image. There you go.
Right. I don't know what's happened there.
Can you see this though? Yeah, you see the image?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he looks broken. He looks broken.
Yeah.
He looks broken. Carranza, obviously he had that chance, didn't he? But he looks promising, mate. He looks a bit of a presence in the box.
You know what? When he came on, right, for that first 10 minutes he was on, the link-up play was amazing with Winks and IU, the little 1-2s and stuff. It looked like they had something going, but then it kind of fizzled out. But yeah, he looks like, and he had that header as well right at the end. So yeah, look, it's going to take him time as well. I think this week will do him good. Training with the team as well because all the players are back from international duty, and hopefully he might, you never know, he might make an impact on Friday, right, against West Brom.
Yeah. Last question for you, Imran, mate, before I let you go is West Brom, Wrexham, Swansea. How many points do you think we'll get?
I think we'll get 5 points. 2 draws and a win.
Will you be happy with that, or will you be content, or will you be disappointed?
I mean, I'd prefer 7, but I just think we're going to get 5 just because of our form. Look, not losing is important, right? As long as we can go through those games without losing, it just builds momentum. Remember, it's a long, hard championship season. Main thing is we don't lose the games, right? So hopefully we can get a draw against West Brom, hopefully a win, right? They've lost the last 2. We'll beat Wrexham, I think, at home, and I say that confidently. And then Swansea away is a tough one as well, so I'd take a draw there as well.
Did you see the Ipswich Blackburn game that got called off in the 80th minute?
Yes.
The reports coming out now are that the game will be replayed from 0-0.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought they'd play like the last 10 minutes or something. Was it 1-0 to...
I thought that too, but apparently they're replaying it 0-0. Mental.
See, that's so unfair. That's so unfair, right? If you're a Blackburn fan...
Imagine they got relegated by like 2 points or 1 point. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's just not on. That's just not on. But the pitch was terrible. Locks, you saw the pitch, right? It was in a bad state.
That's on the officials for not ending it earlier, right? That's on
the
officials. But I would say that it should be Ipswich should have the choice to play the last 5 minutes or the last 10 minutes, or just forfeit the game, end the game 1-0. That's what it should be.
100%.
It's shocking, but right, Imran, nice to see you, mate. Good to see you back. We'll see you very soon, mate. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Take care, guys.
Cheers, mate. Take care, Imran. See you in a bit. Right, Dimitri's up next, and then Mark. Dimitri next, and then Mark. The last 2 callers of the day. Rai says that's a joke. I agree. JJ, hello to you, mate. Odd fish, that's so wrong. I agree. Right, let's get in. Dimitri, what's going on, mate? How are you?
Good evening. Well, I'm watching the Ballon d'Or award ceremony and wondering why Jamie Vardy isn't there. After all, he scored too many goals last season for a practically dead team.
Where's Jordan Ayew? Who do you think's going to win? Who's going to win the Ballon d'Or?
I've seen some prognosis about Dembele or Rafinha or Dembele, so I guess it would be Dembele, because just about PSG, Paris Saint-Germain, just because they performed well and finally got this Champions League title, so that's why I guess it will be Dembele.
Yeah, I agree. I think it'll be Dembele, but Lamine Yamal soon. He'll win it. He'll win it soon.
He will earn this. He will get this reward soon. So he is only 18. Yeah.
He could. I think Lamine Yamal could overtake Messi or Ronaldo's Ballon d'Ors, because I don't think he will have because they shared them. Like Messi and Ronaldo were sharing them every year, right? So I think Lamine Yamal, I don't think there's going to be anyone on the same level as Lamine Yamal in like 3-4 years. So I think he's going to win more. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't think actually that someone will outperform Messi's or at least Ronaldo's performance.
No, not performance, just the Ballon d'Ors.
Quantity of Ballon d'Ors, yeah.
How many did he win? Was it 7?
Messi won 8 and Ronaldo won 5.
Oh, I didn't realize it was 8. Maybe not then.
Yeah, 8.
Maybe not. Okay.
Yeah, that's why. So, but now I'm watching Marta's team, and I'm finally happy. They are playing well. They have pressing, precise passes, team speed, team spirit. The last 2 results, though, haven't been very encouraging. So I was surprised that you rated the players so highly in the post-match studio back then. But I'd like to say a few words to Luke here. So when I said in the chat that we shouldn't swear at our own players, he asked kind of who the hell I am to give such advice. So there is my kind of message to Luke and to all Foxes supporters. With all respect, it doesn't matter who I am. I can be nobody, but insulting Hamza, for example, who has served the club for many years, saving us from conceding inevitable goals, etc., is definitely not what any true Leicester fan should do. So no matter who and where he is, and what is more, we don't play in the Premier League. I mean, you, me, Luke, etc., Enio, etc. So even in the so we can't imagine the stress and strain the players are under. And I criticized Fas, Westergaard myself, and I will continue to do it. So, but only in terms of their performances, their how they play, not just because he has a funny haircut or etc. Yeah, I also never call any player of any team a donkey. Simply, I just because I respect athletes, and I agree that Mavididi messed up, but he can be put on the bench. He can be sold, although in general he also does not deserve to be verbally crushed, I guess. So he's a skilled player, but he lacks something. He lacks a lot. I hope we can get 3 points next game with him or without him, but I think he should be called some donkey freaking fucking guy.
Do you mean this?
Yeah. At least some sounds. Yeah, not just pronouncing insults. Yeah, maybe some sounds are correct.
Yeah. So we were just speaking there. So did you say? So we play obviously West Brom, Wrexham, Swansea. So Imran thinks 5 points. So which would be obviously a win and 2 draws. What are you thinking for them 3 games?
So against West Brom, I swear it should be 3 points. Just because we've been winning, we have some win streak against them. So maybe this time is also, and after such not losses but draws that seemed like failure of some lacking some points. So I guess after that we need to win next game against Wrexham. So it's funny because they have Connor Cody, they have Danny Ward. So if these players will be playing, so we will have the chances. I'm joking, but yeah. And Swansea, I honestly haven't seen any Swansea play, every Swansea game yet, but maybe I will see, and then there will be some expected results.
Yeah. I've got. This is the thing. Like I think we were saying yesterday that I don't really go into any games thinking that we're gonna lose at the moment. Like every game that we go into, I think, okay, yeah, we're gonna win this. We're gonna win this. And even when we're kind of under the cosh a little bit, when like at the end of the game yesterday, when we took off Ricardo and Jordan James and Ricardo, and the quality dropped a little bit. We didn't look like we were going to lose. It didn't look like they were going to score. So I think we've still got way too much quality. I just think we need to start getting 90-minute performances, right? Like a full 90 minutes of, and I think we'll start winning a lot more games and scoring more goals.
Yeah, this feeling of not losing a game, even if we conceded a goal, we could. There is a feeling that we can perform better and score 1 or 2. So that's brilliant. That's the feeling that we lacked previous season, unfortunately, the last season of Vardy. And also it's funny that Cremonese, Vardy's club, also plays draws, 0-0 draws. So I hope he will score at least kind of 5 goals for them.
Yeah. Hopefully, it's a muscle injury, isn't it? Danny Ward as well is injured for Wrexham. So he's going to be out for a couple of months. So he's not, he won't be playing. But Connor Cody was on the bench in their last game, so maybe he'll be on the bench again this time. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Issa Kabore, Ben Sheaf, and Windass back might have unlocked Wrexham on the weekend. Yeah, because I like Josh Windass. I think he's a good player. Did you see his goal on the weekend, Dimitri?
It was fantastic.
Yeah, fantastic. SSV. I mean, this would be nice, wouldn't it? 9 points. That would be nice.
9 points. Well, it's debatable, but I'm sure that we can be on the top of this table at the end of the season. At least the second place, just kind of 99%. Just because there are not so many teams like Middlesbrough or some other teams that can keep up with this high performances and high level, and scoring goals, so many goals for keeping these points, 3 points or draws continuously, constantly. And I guess that it's better not to lose, just not to lose. To keep this non-losing streak.
Yeah. Caleb says, got to get 9 points to offset the points deduction that's going to come. Ray said Ward was on the wrong end of a collision a few matches ago. What were you going to say?
Do you still think that there will be any points deduction? Is there any threat?
I think it will come in maybe December time, something like January, December, something like that. Yeah, I think it will come. I'd be surprised if it doesn't, but we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see. Right, so, Dimitri.
That's why we need to win.
Yeah, that's why we would love 9 points for that reason. Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah. Right, Dimitri, thank you, mate. We'll see you soon. All the best.
Bye.
Enjoy your evening. Enjoy the Ballon d'Or. Yeah.
Bye.
Cheers. Bye-bye. Cheers to Dimitri. Right, our last caller of the day is going to be Mark. So let's get Mark here. Oh, he's not here. Where's Mark gone? Mark, are you here? I'll give Mark a chance to get back in. Leicester could win the league, not that strong, and could easily make up 9 points this season. Yeah, we could win it, Michael, but I just don't think we will. But I still think we've got more than enough to get promoted. That is for sure. Mark is back, so we'll get Mark in just a second. Got to get 9 points to offset the points. Yeah, we've read that one. Callum Doyle was awful Saturday and was yanked at halftime for Lewis Brunt, night and day. Salah will win the Ballon d'Or. I don't know about that. We'll see. Leicester, where was that other comment I saw earlier? I love you, Ross. I said same thing about Mavididi. Such a fan of yours. All want Steffi to do well, but sometimes need to make tough decisions. His bank balance won't show he's an idiot. He's now getting paid for the same job he's already been sacked and paid off for. Chris Wilder? Yeah, Chris Wilder. Monger's Instagram story cracks me. Yeah, Jeremy Monger's shared another video of him nutmegging somebody, and he's just put a laughing face on it, which is quite funny. I don't know I'm not sure where Mark is. Mark seems to have gone, so make sure to get on next time, Mark. I do apologise. He keeps dropping out for some reason, a connection issue. Thank you to everybody for joining us today. As I said previously, please, click the link in the description to the Football Content Awards. You can get on there and vote for Blue Tinted Glasses and the best content creator in the Football League. If you rewind to the start of the video, then you'll be able to obviously see exactly how to do it, basically. Big shout out to Leicester Till I Die TV as well. Hello to you, mate. Great channel. Thanks so much for joining us right at the end. Thanks to you all. Thanks to our sponsors, Match Bingo. We'll see you soon. Massive thank you to today's sponsor, Match Bingo. Over 200 grand has been paid out to players so far by taking sports betting, football and bingo and combining them into one amazing app. Make sure to get your bingo card for any Leicester City game in the upcoming season. Click that link in the description or via the QR code on screen.